Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead. Another big day for my Spring Hill Campground. This is a steep slope. We have gravel roadway up there that is about a 16 degrees, 16% grade, whatever it is. And it's when you're driving up here in the summer and the rocks are all dry and loose, he starts peeling out. And then if I'm going to have traffic coming up and down here, I need to get this paved. So I am getting 210 feet up to the flat spot paved. 12 feet wide. It's going to cost me about $17,000. Ouch. But it's something that's going to make this property just that much better. Some people with their weak trucks or poor traction trucks and their campers trying to pull up in the gravel is difficult, but when we have it paved, it's going to be much better. So looking forward to getting this done today. Quick fun story before we get started here. This young gentleman is known to cook his burritos almost every day in the asphalt, I'm told. I'm talking about the burrito right now.
Oh, you want the burrito?
Yeah, what's going on with your burrito here?
Well, I almost ran it over, but they got the food in here heating up in the asphalt. Nice burrito, like it's microwave.
Yeah. As they're waiting to get everything lined up and going, the asphalt is already there, and it's brought in at 300 degrees, so he buries his burrito wrapped in foil in a bit of asphalt and then gets his lunch or late breakfast warmed up. First dump, here we go. They believe it's going to be a challenge working on this hill. It's not going to be as easy to control the truck getting up and down, tipping while going backwards. The paving machine basically has three operators. Up on top is the man driving the whole machine, and he's communicating with the truck driver and getting the asphalt dumped in. There's two guys on the back that control the booms that come in and out. You can see on the pink line on the ground that they drew out that's getting us our 12-foot width. Up here it's a little bit wider, so this boom is expanded out. It can be pulled in a little bit tighter as we go. This machine can set for different depths. Some standard on flat is 2 inches of depth because of the slope of the hill. We're putting a 3-inch asphalt on this road. And here we go. As mentioned earlier, the asphalt comes out of the plant at 300 degrees, but it does cool down a little bit in transit. The paving machine also has the ability to reheat it to make sure it's up at 300 degrees. The gentleman telling me that it goes on a lot smoother when it stays at 300 degrees. If it gets a little bit cooler, it tends to stick to the screed and it creates problems and puts some grooves in the road. So they want to keep it hot. So you're the only one that does work around here, huh?
Sometimes.
After it is laid down, they have some guys on the ground with shovels and rakes. They're going to be packing in the side, making sure there's firm. If there's not enough asphalt to get out to the edges, as they'll shovel some into the holes and make sure things are smooth. P-swing up the rake so that it doesn't stick. There he is enjoying his burrito while there's a pause on the paving. Lift the bed, lay it flat, stop it. There we start to slide. After the crew is done, after the machine goes through, there's a man that comes through with a plate compactor that he walks behind doing the edges. After he's done the edges quite a bit and the asphalt's cooled down a little bit, he's going to come back in and sit on a big rolling machine and roll up and down the hill. So the road is paved. This is going to be such a big improvement for my Spring Hill Campground. Excited. One more improvement on the property. Precision Paving out of Woodland came up here and did it. The actual paving took just a couple hours. A lot of the time that they spent was grading the road, getting equipment in, and then actually loading up the equipment and getting out. They said if it wasn't such a steep slope, because it's only 210 feet long, they'd have had it done, you know, in about half an hour. But because of the slope and everything and the challenge that added, it added a little bit more time, but it looks good. I'm going to go up and put some rock on the end of the road where it stops, and so that it's a gradual slope and they're not breaking off the end. All right, Precision Paving has been gone for a couple hours. Actually, they're down there loading up their last piece of equipment. Most people have been gone. I'm going to take what's left of this pile of rock and build it up around the edges of the road. There's going to be cars pulling in on the end of the road there and a little bit on the side. People that don't have quite as straight a shot or have a straighter shot are going to want to be able to come on right through here. So this is still a drop off here, but starting right here, I have spread my gravel, I've wet it down, and I've tracked back and forth on my excavator to pack it in. So this should be a nice road coming down from either RV spot. Thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching and cleaning horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects like developing Spring Hill Campground are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.